I think it's pretty safe to say that Nintendo does in fact watch my videos. After the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass launched a few months ago, Nintendo finally announced the second wave of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe courses, this time launching on August 4th, 2022. And now that Wave 2 has been released and I had a chance to play through all of the courses, here's what I think of Wave 2 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. Just like Wave 1, we were given 2 cups. Let's start off with the Turnip Cup. So the first track in the Turnip Cup is New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour. As the name suggests, this course is based on New York. I'm such a sucker for like flashy RGB lights, and this course does in fact have a lot of that, so it totally won me over. The course itself is actually pretty similar to some of the Mario Kart Tour courses from Wave 1, like the Paris Promenade. This one actually gave me a lot of vibes of like Mushroom City from Mario Kart Double Dash. You're racing through the streets and there's a bunch of cars and taxis driving all over the place. It's a pretty fun course, and I noticed that these Mario Kart Tour courses often have like different paths to go on per lap. So basically every lap in this course is different, which is like kind of interesting. But New York Minute definitely made me want a New Donk City course, or just some kind of course based off of Mario Odyssey. I hope at some point we get some Mario Odyssey courses because I feel like that would make for a really good Mario Kart course. Next up, we have Mario Circuit 3 from Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. To be honest, this course compared to a lot of the other retro courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe like Donut Plains 3 or Mario Circuit from Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario Circuit 3 just feels like it has a bit less character than those other retro courses, which is really a bummer because we know that they can add some character to these old retro courses and really make them feel fresh and new. But Mario Circuit 3 is just a no thrills track. I guess it is good to have that in Mario Kart where it's like not every track has to be super crazy and have some kind of a gimmick. This one is literally just a go-kart track. I will say what makes Mario Circuit 3 interesting to me is that it has a lot of very tight turns, where even on 150cc you will have to utilize the brake button, which is like kind of cool. The actual track itself I think is probably the most interesting among the retro courses. It's just that the actual environment and the background elements aren't really as interesting and fun. But overall, I think this will be a good course for people who take Mario Kart way too seriously. Next up, we have Calamari Desert from Mario Kart 64. The first thing that stuck out to me is that they actually changed the route from the original course. While you're driving through Calamari Desert on the second lap, you end up driving on the tracks right next to the train. Which, don't get me wrong, I think the train is really what makes this course so fun. But man, when that train passes and you're on the tracks, especially in the small little tunnel, it feels really tight, and it's a bit too tight for me for comfort. But anyway, this is another one of these courses where every lap of the race is different. As I just mentioned, on the second lap you're driving on the tracks, and by the third lap you transition back onto the actual road. And something really cool is that during one of my previous videos I said this about Calamari Desert. Imagine there's like a little shortcut that you can take where you can like hang glide over the train if you're like feeling risky. And lo and behold, in the final Calamari Desert, there is a ramp where you can fly over the train tracks. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Nintendo does in fact watch my videos, and we can thank ChaseYama for this ramp existing. The final course in the Turnip Cup is Waluigi Pinball from Mario Kart DS. Speaking of flashy, bright lights, this track definitely delivers. Waluigi Pinball just looks great in HD. The pinball aesthetic looks so cool. There's so many colorful, bright lights going on. And there's a lot of parts in this course where the track is like diagonal and you're like going through all these tilts and turns. And that feels so at home in Mario Kart 8 because of all the anti-gravity mechanics and stuff. I don't know, it just feels so good driving on this course. I will say though that the part where you're driving by the actual pinball is just terrifying because the pinball is so unpredictable, which does feel very faithful to the original Waluigi Pinball course. So that's the Turnip Cup. Let's move on to the Propeller Cup. This one starts out with Sydney Sprint from Mario Kart Tour, which is once again a course based on a real-life location. And I think these courses that are based on IRL places are actually pretty cool. Hopefully they'll do Hawaii next, please, Nintendo. But anyway, this course takes you through the streets of Sydney. There's a part where you actually fly through the Sydney Opera House, which is like very funny. I also really like that there's a lot of different types of actual road to drive on. There's parts where you're like driving on like brick road, sidewalks, and even stairs. There's just a lot to take in this course, you know, obviously since it's based on a real life location. So I think it's really fun to be driving through this place that actually exists. Next up, we have Snowland from Mario Kart Super Circuit. This one is obviously like a snow ice level, and one thing I really like about this track is that the road isn't necessarily like ice, but it is like a lot more slick, which makes it really fun to drive on. You don't feel totally out of control of your kart, but you can get some nice drifts in, and you know, it's just fun to drive on the slick roads. One thing that I think is a bit jarring about this course is that there's a part where like there's a big hole in the ice, and if you go underwater, it's considered off of the course and Locky 2 has to rescue you. Which is really sad because, you know, obviously a big mechanic in Mario Kart 8 is the underwater driving. So the fact that there deliberately is this spot where it looks like you can drive under the water, but you can't, it's a bit of a bummer. I don't know, I was so sad when I found out I couldn't drive under the ice. But anyway, Snowland is a pretty fun and cool looking like winter snow course. Next up, we have Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii. This is a course that I was so hyped to see return to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, for the most part, it is pretty much exactly the same as the original, which is definitely not a bad thing. I love Mushroom Gorge. They did make some changes. If I'm not mistaken, in Mario Kart Wii, you weren't able to do tricks off of every mushroom, but now in the Mario Kart DLC, you can actually do tricks off of even the non-bouncy mushrooms. I don't think that was in the original, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I was pulling off so many tricks. I felt like the Shaun White of Mario Kart. Also in this little cave area, they actually added another bouncy mushroom, and this is not your standard bouncy mushroom, this is a blue mushroom, which allows you to actually glide when you jump off of it. And it's super duper satisfying to jump off of the mushroom and then start gliding. In my opinion, this makes it the best route to take. But Mushroom Gorge is definitely a fun time. And the last course in the Propeller Cup is Sky High Sundae, which Nintendo said is a brand new course that would be added to Mario Kart Tour. And in other words, I think that basically means that this course was being developed for Mario Kart Tour, but they just decided to add it to the Booster Course Pass first. Anyway, this is another one of these courses based on food, similar to Sweet Sweet Canyon. I think it's a pretty fine course. It's really funny to drive through this little town made up of sweets. I will say that there's this part where the camera feels a bit weird to me. After you go off this jump, the camera makes it really hard to see what's below you. And especially in a Mario Kart game where I never felt like the camera was an issue ever, this one time where it does kind of feel like an issue feels really off to me. But anyway, I will say that the food in this course looks very yummy, and as someone with a sweet tooth, I just love it. Overall, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 2, I think does offer a pretty good selection of courses. I don't know if it's just because it's still so new, but I feel like Wave 2 does have more variety than Wave 1, where I feel like Wave 1 had a lot more just regular tracks and like cities to drive through. At least Wave 2 does have a lot of variety in like the environments and stuff. However, Wave 2 is noticeably lacking a Mario Kart Double Dash course, and I guess a Mario Kart 7 course too. I guess it's to be expected that they are going to like not always have courses from every single game in each wave, but I mean, when you're doubling or tripling up on Mario Kart Tour courses, it just makes me kind of wish that there was more representation for the other Mario Kart games. Also, with Wave 1 of the Booster Course Pass, there was a lot of controversy about the graphics. A lot of people, including myself, have kind of guessed that they just took the Mario Kart Tour versions of these retro courses and then brought them into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because a lot of the background environments look kind of bland and plain compared to a lot of the actual Mario Kart 8 courses. I will say that in Wave 2, it does look like they added at least a bit more texture to a lot of the environment and and background elements. I don't know if these courses look as pretty as the native Mario Kart 8 courses, but I do think, especially in Wave 2, these tracks do translate well over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the most part. And overall, I'm pretty happy with the course selection that we got in Wave 2 and now combined with Wave 1. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think of Wave 2 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. If you want to see my review of Wave 1 of the Booster Course Pass, feel free to check it out below. For now, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Chase, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.